Okay, so here we've got Cotswold Pale. Hopefully you'll be familiar with Cotswold Pale. It's been around for, I think, 3 years now, and it's a keg product originally. And some you say keg, what's that all about? Well, we avoided keg in the 70s, as you well know, when it was a bit like making love in a punt. But keg now is a completely different proposition. It's trying to get that really fruity flavoursome beer. It perhaps might benefit from a little bit more carbonation. I think some of the hoppier beers that actually work well with a little bit more fizz in them. And when we tried Cotswold Pale in cask, it wasn't as good as it actually is in keg or bottle or can. That's not to say that, you know, cask beer for me is the real sort of epitome, is the real pinnacle. But sometimes we have to produce beer in packaging formats that suit different environments. So we talked about keg, and then we canned some beer as well. So that's two things might surprise you slightly with Hook Norton. And I remember a little while ago, Jamie's talked about Red Rye. Mark and I were at an awards ceremony in London, squeezed into this small pub in the good old days when you got about 12 people to 2 square metres. People in front of, when we won the award, they said, "Oh, Hooky doing a canned beer, what's that all about?" Well, we need to be there and make sure we have a range of beers in the right packaging format. So this is a beer that's in a can, so when you're going for a picnic, it's a bit lighter, it's easier to get rid of the waste. 440ml can, lovely tactile label, you put your hand around that, it feels really nice. Mainly American hops, and a couple of hops grown in the UK. There are actually hops developed in the US, so quite interesting there. Chinook and Cascade, which were developed, say, in the US, but these have got some Chinook and Cascade being grown in the UK, as well as some American hops. And our good old friend Willamette, which, as you know, we're using Hooky Gold. We've been using Willamette or Willamette in Hooky Gold since, I think, 2006, so we quite like that hop. Brings through the lemony notes, but this has a real nice fruity beer, all pale malts in there, even a little bit of lager malt, so that's keg, can and lager I've mentioned, Naughty Boy, but a nice pale refreshing beer. Don't you just love that sound? It's really good when you're on the train. And also, that's going to change as well. Normally we sit on the train and grab a table for 4, and 4 will sit there and drink a beer. Now we'll obviously need to grab a table each for 4, unless we're from the same household or unless we're going to work. But I'll leave you to sort that one out. So again, lovely pale beer, pouring beautifully. Nice tight, creamy head on the top. And this one you get more of, I do get more of a citrus, I get more lemon and lime. So I talked about some of the other beers, getting different fruits, oranges and some of the dark fruits. This one to me is definitely lemon and lime. And it's just lovely and refreshing, not too much bitterness, not too much hoppiness. So we're not producing beers where you think, you take a sip and think, wow, and it blows your head off, but would you take another sip? We're trying to produce beers that deliver really nice refreshment, but they're also social beers, beers that you'll have one, have two, maybe more, but beers that you're going to sit down and enjoy. So that was just a brief look. We've had some of the beers, some you'll be familiar with, a couple of new ones in there as well. So we really, really missed you. We can't wait to see you again in person. This is the best it can get at the moment. Don't forget, we are doing home delivery service, and we've got the click and collect in the brewery yard, so you can still access our beers, but we really, really look forward to the day where we can share beers with you face to face. But thanks for your forbearance. Stay strong, stay safe, stay alert, beat the virus. Cheers.